Hey there, awesome people. It's Ben here, ready to spill some bombshell revelations that are sure to rock the royal realm like never before. Hold on to your teacups as we dive right down into the depths of drama with the Montecito manipulators. That's right, folks. Step right up to the monumental marriage meltdown that is Meghan and her apparent puppet, Prince Harry. The mask has finally slipped, folks, and it appears that Harry is learning to stand on his own 2 feet, and maybe even grow some, dare I say it, backbone. I know you're all eager beavers to hear all the juicy deets, but first, allow me to shout out an absolutely massive thank you to all of you for showing us some marvelous love and support. Haven't joined the family yet? What's the hold up? Hit that subscribe button, and remember the all-important bell icon, folks. Alright, now that we're all set, it's high time we got down to the nitty-gritty. It seems that after months and months of being manipulated and coerced into peddling Meghan's dark-hearted designs from his luxurious California mansion, the shocking revelation of King Charles's heartbreaking cancer diagnosis has jolted Harry back to reality. Just imagine the absolute sheer terror flowing through Meghan's veins, her typically ice-cool demeanor shattered as her once-compliant husband finally put his foot down, saying he had enough of their navel-gazing antics. And off he went, taking their squabbling kids with him, getting a flight back across the pond in order to stand by his family in their time of need. One could almost hear the tumultuous upstarts seething through the walls of the Montecito mansion as a frantic Meghan clawed to reclaim whatever remnants of her influence that she panic-resorted to every arsenal in her bag of wiles. In the air between, thick with moments of accusation and threats and grievances hoarded for leverage, rocked and ebbed as history and autonomy finally reached a flashpoint. And as the battle for control, for dominance, then Harry found some steel reserve deep within and, with the gravest contemptuous ear, pushed back against Meghan with the only resolve she dared to wield for him, a power in a realm to which she didn't realize he was the rightful king. The battle of wits between the master manipulator and the manipulated reached a breaking point. It mesmerized to witness the contorting and disastrous disbelief that must have twisted Meghan's face. Everything she thought she could use to slant Harry's decisions was unspooling, failing under his newfound operation of will. And in that moment came a klaxon alarm in Meghan's mind. Everything that she had contrived in her royal exit was twisting, like a turning wheel, back against her. Her bruised, heavily conditioned narcissism was challenged. The years of manipulation and coercion and distance accelerated came back against her like a hurricane. The sight of Meghan, furious, and helpless as her intricately knit webs of deceit began to unravel is too beautiful in its brevity. Can you ostensibly imagine the Caesar's spouse at her spouse, unprepared for the instrument she mastered, about to fetch in the antechamber to be abandoned by him she labored hard to tear away from his inheritance? Of course, she did everything according to the most malevolent stratagem. She must have inflicted every ipsy imaginable and undoubtedly held who knows how many unsightly skeletons in her little cupboard to bring Harry back to his kennel. They probably were even bargaining chips in this torrid game of chess, a word-for-word order, threatening total estrangement if he dares to cut the thread of deception. But yet, one would like to believe he chose to chase Meghan ruthlessly to the end that inside, beneath the ego, obsequiousness and extended career in guardianship, he reconnected with the unshakable steel of a leader, not a shield protecting a disillusioned former ingenue. Possibly the bleak news of his father's emotional health burst the apocryphal bubble and led him to realize that everything he thought mattered hardly did. Maybe it's the difficult push needed for this royal wisp to introspect, shed his shivering armor and burst the false control of sexism, embracing what means most of all under duress, family and integrity. So, as more and more scandals unfold, we desperately pray for the reunification of this young family unit. Our conclusion. Only time shall tell what the final coup will be called. Until next time, adieu. Remember, the key to the Sussex Megillah is far from concluded.